the Discord so I can see.
Right, I will take care of that in a sec.
Yep.
And I will stream to you OBS apparently.
Don't forget that I gotta go in a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, everyone. So, we're gonna jump right into things here. We're actually gonna be starting off on loser side today. Some wacky replay stuff, as always. You know how it is with online tournaments.
That's just how it be.
Yeah, it really do be like that. So we're gonna be starting off with Caseratis versus Roaaaaaar.
Caseratis, come on.
Caseratis, just shush. I'll get it right one of these days. Or not, I don't know.
Are you streaming? Because I don't... Hold on, wait.
You see it?
Looking for it. Yeah, we're good. We're good now.
We are good.
We are...
Alright. So, we're getting right into things. Of course, with Caseratis being a random main, it's going to be interesting to see how this set kind of progresses. Starting off with the Shovel Knight, which is a kind of volatile matchup for Ori.
I hate that skin.
Yeah.
That's such a bad skin for Shovel Knight.
Imagine picking random and still getting the
That's just unfortunate.
FFFF.
Ooh.
And yeah, getting caught right there. Anchor, pretty much every character can outspace that move really easily. So, Roaaaaaar seems to actually know how to deal with it, which is something a lot of players at this level can sometimes struggle with.
Seems like he's keeping his spacing good whenever Caseratis is moving up with the anchor. He backs up just enough so where he can jump back in.
Too late, Caseratis, we're already
pressure.
watching the set. Of course, you can see chat, right?
Yes I can.
Nice, yeah. Alright, so right now, Roaaaaaar's got a pretty good lead, but has taken that first stock. Clean F strong.
Pretty much has a full stock head
Yeah.
lead,
But these dash attacks coming in kind of clutch.
Oh.
And
Oh,
that might be a
L2
stock.
play.
No?
Oh, there.
Oh.
That's impressive. That
Damn,
oh,
Shovel
there
Knight,
it is.
wait, almost coming in clutch there, but the bad anchor gonna seal that second stock.
Feels bad.
Also, since I actually do have people watching, if anything with the audio mixing's wacky, feel free to let me know. Korsvet is the other person on commentary.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, they make a really good point. Cass has fucking insane DI.
No, Saw,
So
we're gonna
much,
do
yeah.
winners semis after this actually, just because of the mix-up with izzyBelle set. Hello, Ember. Alright, and
Fashion neutral.
yeah, that's Smash and Neutral. I miss the old Caseratis, the S strong and neutral.
Wait, but Cass isn't playing Ori.
It's a rock up. That was kind of makes sense. He doesn't really know fish timings, but yeah.
Isn't it just
And
immediate?
oh wow,
Oh.
yeah, it is just immediate. But if you're not really used to going for it, what I think some people would struggle with is their reaction times. 'Cause, like, I actually usually do it not on reaction, but on like instincts.
Muscle memory?
Pretty much, yeah. I try to do it off of muscle memory. And, ooh,
Cass plays random.
yeah, actually, I need to update this to be that.
There you go.
Yep, so we're coming in with the Zetterburn in game 2. A slightly simpler character than Shovel Knight. I think Cass
Definitely, but
used to play Edelus. Yeah, I think he used to play Edelus and now he plays random. Just kinda... Oh,
oh,
what happened
what
there?
happened there?
My assumption is that he thought he had his double jump and he didn't?
Either that or the same thing with the air dodge, just kinda.
Yeah. But coming in with the Gatling, keeping things even.
Definitely. Zetter has, call me biased, I feel Zetter has like a get out of jail free card with the fire and then the smash attacks.
A little bit.
No, you go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. Fire Strongs are pretty damn good. But like, I'm hard pressed to say they're like the most broken or obnoxious gimmick in this game.
Yeah, they could be toned down just a little bit. They would probably be fine.
I think he can kill Shovel Knight with a Mentum Mail at like, I think it starts galaxying on every stage, 134 or below, with a Mentum Mail. So it's just kind of whack. Oh, and the miss input side B.
Cass, what was going on in the set?
Yeah, that was a little.
You just struggling a little bit?
That was a little sus.
Oh, I guess Saul won Genesis. Good job, Saul. Proud of you.
Good job, Saul. I didn't see whatever message you're referring to, but good job, Saul, anyway.
Q1 Genesis, apparently.
Pog. Also, yeah, I agree. Ori Definitive Edition art is actual garbage.
Is it? I haven't seen it.
Look at... I mean, I use a definitive art in these streams, so just look in the top right. It's really not that great.
Oh, that. I'm stupid. My bad. Yeah, they definitely could have
It's just too bony. Right? Like, I feel like in every other Ori depiction, it looks a lot, like, smoother.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
They totally could have gotten the Ori devs because they are, like, they're some of the chillest people from what I've heard. Oh my gosh.
That was a little scary right there, even from both players.
Down there. Yeah.
And oh wow, getting
yeah.
Lily bashed.
Roar did a lot of bashing Lily and just launching it back at me.
Yeah.
One of the most annoying things that apparently you can do is you can parry Lily, and then while Lily is parried, you can go over, bash it. Yeah. Oh.
Hazard.
Cass, did you just kind of give up?
That definitely looked like he gave up to me.
Dang.
That's unfortunate. Not a whole lot I can really say there.
Yeah, I don't like looking at that art.
Yeah, well, it's lucky for you because I'm about to get that off-screen. Even before I finish updating it, I'm going to get it off-screen.
Oh, yeah.
There you
HD
go.
Maple versus
Pixel. I'm just making sure that I have the right. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this should be right. So next up, we're going to have SRN Emberavenge versus J-Rex.
I agree. The Maple Definitive art is, like, so good.
Honestly, at first I didn't like the definitive art, but all of them except for Ori have grown on me pretty substantially.
Absolutely, I agree.
So, yeah, definitely lots of credit. Alrighty. So I will actually say, oh right, I kind of forgot to update the score too. We did forget to, we didn't forget. There was a little bit of an issue on the player's end, so we don't have game 1 of this set. So instead we're going to be jumping right into game 2, where J-Rex is up 1-0. So now getting into things, going to Jules. I was about to say Smashville, like unironically.
I thought you just thought. I mean, moving platform, people in the background. It's the same thing. It's both have bumping music.
Yeah, it's basically just Smashville with better music, but also less music. Like I actually do like the Animal Crossing music in Ult a lot better than I did before.
Ooh.
And yeah, Jared's trying to go in the chase Ember off stage. Clarion, edge guarding Clarion is so weird. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be super hard, but I'm awful at it.
Also, something. Oh,
I'm forgetting the chase. It's taking that first stock.
Just a little thing. I don't think I've ever seen this matchup before. I've never seen.
You might not be wrong.
Play. Like this is
kind of funny that we have an ex-Clarion player showcasing this matchup.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure Ember used to play Clarion. And ooh, interesting little setup with the icicles right there. Definitely a good way to mix up getting out of disadvantage.
Still looking pretty even.
Yeah, no one's really gone off too hard yet, but...
Taking it slow, but that can be good.
Here in my music pack is Blaze Blue. So that song's called True Blue. It's the opening to Blaze Blue Central Fiction on consoles. Highly recommend checking out the Blaze Blue soundtrack. I stand that shit.
I actually cannot hear the music through the stream on Discord.
Oh, feels bad. I'm not a huge fan of this particular song because it's a remake of an older song, and ooh. Yeah.
Nice dare.
I think...
Cyber, can you fix that? Because I want to jam out.
I don't know if... I actually literally don't know if I can. I'm going to be honest.
Dang.
Like, I straight up don't know how to stream the audio over Discord, so... I'm gonna have to live with silent treatment, tragically. If Discord would let me stream the game instead of OBS, I think it'd be fine. Maybe.
And deal.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty scary little first moment there. Ember almost going into the blast zone, just barely living.
Yeah, having moments like that just start off the game can catch people's interest.
Well, Ember at a disadvantage state is bad, so that's just kind of the vibe.
Ooh.
Alright. Going high here, and ooh, Jair's catching it in the tipper bear, just gonna straight up take it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did that up B even hit?
And rip Dacus. Yeah, Ember's kind of just getting sauced around right now. Not a whole lot he can do off stage. Hitboxes are just really oppressive.
Oh.
And oh wow, managed to actually get the freeze there, but no punish.
Oh.
One of the few times I've seen Ember actually miss that.
Ooh.
And ooh, J-Rex going hard.
Oh my gosh.
Not getting the stock, but coming close.
Oh. Getting very close. It's not
Whoa.
over yet. There it is.
Yeah, that straight Galaxy. I don't.
Just not dropping that.
I rarely see that move Galaxy,
kill.
if ever.
Yeah.
Kinda wild. J-Rex is definitely going pretty hard right now, not gonna lie.
Ooh, just barely getting that.
Alright, well, Ember taking the stock. We'll have to see. I mean, Ice Armor definitely can serve as a pretty strong comeback mechanic, so Ember's not quite down and out yet, even though this is a massive mountain to climb. Especially being down 2-0.
Yeah. I think he was going for the up special spike right there.
Ooh, yeah. And ooh, not getting the punish. And ooh, getting parried. That could be bad.
That might be it.
That was bad.
Damn.
Well, that's gonna be.
Gotta give credit to J-Reds. They are very consistent with their dippers.
Yeah.
That was pretty like well done.
Dipper enthusiast. Alright, so next up, I think we're gonna do CK. CK rep coming through. We're gonna have Sallgood versus Rambo 5X. So Vanas versus Shovel Knight. This is a matchup.
I don't think I've seen Saul's Sylphs. Last time I played him, he was playing Zetter.
Really? That long ago?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wild. I do want to.
Oh my god, that Sylph art is really nice. I haven't seen that.
Yeah. I guess I can check Discord real quick and maybe see if I can switch what's streaming.
I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, being big dumb. Oh well. Anyway, I am gonna try to check replays real quick, so I apologize if there's a bit of a delay here. I just want to download a couple extra.
So how is chat doing on this wonderful night? Is everybody vibing?
Oh boy. Shoot. So that's the important one right now. You got some good vibes in the chat.
Ember seems a little salty. Ember said he got a little salty from watching that replay of that last sub.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of understand that.
That's understandable.
It's fairly understandable. So, now that I'm actually back online, again, I'm sorry about the delay there. Awkward situation that came up. My entire neighborhood lost power, so I had to wait for that to get fixed. But I'm back now. So we good. Oh boy. Wait, actually, yes, do replace those. Fingers crossed they work this time. Just one sec, making sure our next set is good. And I'm not even gonna check that. I'm just... Okay. So, I think everything is now good to go with winners semis. I think. I didn't update the stream. Alright. Now we are good, and also course left. So, feels bad. So, now, finally, without further ado, we are going to jump into the set. Yeah. Jumping into... This should be right. This looks right. Alright. So, yes. We got Rambo versus Saul. So, once again, we have my two mains going up against each other. So it'll be interesting to see what types of strategies are kind of shared with the way that I play the game and the way these two players play the game. Right out the gate, Saul going really hard. I personally think this matchup is like a slight advantage for Sylve, but I've heard so many varying opinions that it's really hard to honestly say for sure. Good recovery from Rambo, kind of going over the up air, making it hard to catch, and just hard to challenge. The anchor in general is pretty risky to do on the stage. It's generally better to just land with an aerial or the side B, but anchor still works in a pinch. So far, I saw being really careful about the way he follows with the B stash and just going for the up strong. Wow, that's a fairly ballsy way to go for that confirm if you miss the first hit, but if it works, it works. And so far, yeah, just doing a really good job, Saul, keeping out Shovel Knight, using your big hitboxes, and just kind of making it hard to play the game. Obviously, a lot of people do think Shovel Knight's hitboxes are pretty big, and yeah, they're not small by any means, but they're not really as dominating as a few of the other disjoint heavy characters, and that's something that said characters can take advantage of. Oh. Who? I have no idea what that was. I don't know if anyone else heard that, but yeah. Alright, sorry about the distraction. So, yeah. Rambo is still struggling to take a stock right now. And yeah, dirt block saved him. I feel really bad. That's happened to me so many times, and it's always one of the most salt-inducing things in this game. Saving your opponent with the dirt block. And, oh, coming in with the up strong, but Rambo at 161, and going for the Ghost Gloves right away. Interesting, I guess it makes some sense. I mean, I'm normally an armor first person, though I know a lot of Shovel Knights prefer relic first. I can definitely see why. Ghost Gloves are definitely pretty pivotal in this matchup. A lot of Sylves have a hard time dealing with that move. It's actually really hard to use Ghost Gloves against a Sylve that knows how to deal with it, but they're one of those moves where you really have to put in a lot of practice to get around them. Just having a bunch of constant little hitboxes pestering you, it's not easy. Alright, walling out with back air. That's definitely good to see from Rambo. That's kind of one of the things that Shovel Knight can do in this matchup. But unfortunately, not living too long there. One thing I'm really hoping to see Rambo do in this set is bust out Dynamo Mail. Usually it's actually, like, obviously a pretty bad option. I think most people are aware of that. But in this matchup in particular, because of flowers, it's so easy to farm Dynamo charges that there actually is a legitimate use for it. And with Sylph being fairly heavy, it's also nice to have the extra kill power. Momentum Mail is still great in its own right because with punishing, but there is legitimate use for Dynamo, and this is one of like 2, maybe 3 matchups in the game where you can say that, which is kind of sad, honestly. Alright, come back with the side B, pretty safe, but Saul having more than a full stock lead. This isn't going to be easy. This won't be an easy comeback for Rambo. One thing I will point out, Rambo hasn't gone fishing yet, and that is a pretty big problem because if you notice, right, he just barely has enough gold to buy Dynamo, even then he hasn't done it, right? So the sort of money management in this game wasn't too spectacular, and coming in with Beast Dash up strong to seal game 1. Yeah. So going back to what I was saying though, yeah, I do want to see Rambo try to utilize fishing a little bit and take more advantage of gems. Your upgrades are obviously very pivotal for being able to play Shovel Knight effectively. So I'll have to see if we can get better use out of that. I also think that the use of gloves there wasn't even that useful. They didn't come into play too much, I felt like. Alright, so far Saw trying to get something started here. Nothing too crazy yet. But, you know, see what we can do. And that was almost, that's kind of risky, air dodging right into the down strong. Let's see, no follow-up there. And you're seeking back on stage. Alright. I definitely think Sylve has a pretty good ability to edgeguard Shovel Knight, but it's still rough. Shovel Knight has one of the best recoveries in the game, and it's really hard to cover all of his options effectively. Almost had it right there. I got in Seed Bear. Okay, we're landing on stage with the anchor. I'm wondering if he meant to wall jump there. That's something that I've been struggling with recently. I've been trying to use more like wall jump right at the corner instead of landing on stage with anchor, but it's tough to get the spacing right. And just barely dodging that up strong. And only to run into another one seconds later. Quite the tragedy. Thank you, Kang. Alright, really good How follow-ups coming from Saul. That's, I think, one of the biggest strong suits of this play, and actually something that, to his credit, if he's watching right now, I've actually pulled from you a little bit there. Is that I feel like my How follow-ups have gotten a lot better since watching you play. I've started to use How D-Strong myself, which is something I didn't really do before. So big shoutouts for that. CK Sylve's gotta band together. And oh man, catching him with the bear there. I was not really expecting that, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, just catching people with that move, it's very satisfying, I can't deny. But it's definitely a frightening move, because it could just kind of steal games. I've had situations where I was like pretty far behind, just landed a bear at 40, and I won. And it's like, oh, alright. Alright, going for some follow-ups from the pedal wave. And yeah, howling a little too early, not really having enough grass. But the down strong. Alright, nothing from that edge guard. But this is still going to be a mountain to climb for Rambo. He's, again, I want to reiterate, right? I definitely think money management and use of the shop has been a massive flaw in the way Rambo's been playing this matchup. I think trying to quickly sneak in a fish, it depends on your stage positioning too, right? There are a lot of factors that go into whether or not you should fish, and I'll fully admit that I usually am on the more risk-taking side, so I'll try to refrain from saying it exactly how I do, or like, you know, telling you exactly what I do. And if you're watching this, I would recommend, at the very least, trying to fish in between stocks if you are close to the ledge. That way you actually are able to play with your full kit. Because like right now, right, you aren't out of the game. Never mind, you are kind of out of the game. That's unfortunate timing right there on my part. Alright, so yeah, I definitely think trying to utilize fishing in between stocks in particular, where you know the opponent can't punish you, is a nice strategy, especially on stages with lower floors where you get the fish faster. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, so going back to Jules Vale here. Wait, did we Jules Vale game 1? Oh, a mouth saw. Yeah, pretty much. Wait. Why is my brain... Were these all on starters? Yeah, wait, you were on Gates game 1. So, interesting from Rambo to kind of go all starters here. Obviously I don't know what Saul banned, so I can't really say what the stage pick process. Whoa, oh man. Saul, he went all in on the upstrong, and it really paid off. Yeah, not much more I can really say there. Wow. Alright, so catching with the seed there. It's been a really oppressive game 3 from Saul. And going for more howls. Nothing quite yet, though. Let's see. Oh, dodge that one. And, oh, Rambo going a little too low with the dagger. Unfortunate. Definitely one of those... Again, it's happened to me a lot with Shovel Knight. I can definitely relate to a lot of the more tragic moments of this set. Although, I could really say that no matter who was experiencing tragic moments. Again, you know, dual main squad. Alright, and Saul just... Oh, interesting up strong. I don't know if you were meaning to do it the other way or something. And he really wants it. He, like, really wants it. Ooh, oh, just barely missing the down strong. And, Saul, come on. Did you really have to run into that? I'm a little disappointed in you, Saul. I expected better. Alright though, Saul down, yeah, Howl down strong. Gonna take game 3. And this set gonna be a clean 3-0 for Sallgood. Not too shabby. Okay. So next up, we're gonna be going with Xmater 987 versus... Oh, come on. Is this gonna work for me at all today? Alright, it's SC. SC izzyBelle! Yay! Alright. Fortunately, we have the return of Ori HD art. I'm sorry. I didn't want this. Okay? I just think it's good to have consistency, which is why I used the definitive art. Curse you, Ori. You really are something, huh? I'm trying not to have too much commentary bias here, because that would probably be pretty annoying. But as I said last week, I have opinions about Ori, and I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Going into game 1, no, Xmater's not up 2-0 here. We're going to be starting on Gates once again. I feel like almost all of these sets, if not all of these sets, have started on Gates. Kind of interesting. I like Gates, but I don't know, it's weird. I have very mixed feelings about this stage as a starter for both my characters. I'm actually Izzy using the early access art this time instead of the her Umbreon from last week. Kinda miss it. Hope the shiny Umbreon comes back. Interesting use of sign tap there, kind of getting the opponent to run in. No spoilers. It's a good thing I don't know who you are. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. But no spoilers in chat, because we've probably got a ways to go. Alright though, so X-Men making it back on stage. That was a bit of an off recovery from Izzy. Nice edge cancel. Both these players definitely seem like they're kind of swinging a lot right now. Trying to get a damage stacked on. And yeah, Gatling there from X-Mate is certainly going to rack on some damage. Taking the first stock. Let's see. I like Izzy's patience there, kind of using the sign tap to cover the recovery instead of trying to challenge it. And back air, gonna Galaxy. Or aerials. What more needs to be said? Alright, a little bit of a drop combo there from Izzy, but getting right back into things. Trying to tack on some real Soviet damage. Nice parry. And let's see what happens. Meter in a bit of a difficult situation right here. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna sit back on stage actually, right as I say it. Getting the Gatling, but low percent, so not a ton of damage off of it. But doing a good job keeping up the pressure, and going right back into advantage here. He's getting the read with a down air. Ah, that was. I like the idea, kind of, because like up strong, probably stronger than F strong, but yeah. Unfortunately, that did lead to losing second stock. But is he going to answer right back with a dash stack into F strong? That's something that I don't think is really supposed to work, but hey, you know, if it works, it works. Alright, Izzy now coming in hot, getting really aggressive. I get it coming in hot because she's on fire. These are the 10:50 p.m. jokes that I'm here for. I don't know about you guys, but oh, Team F Strong not getting anything, but honestly just a very intimidating move. And oh yeah, the charged F Strong. Gonna take game 1 going to izzyBelle. Alright, so hopping into game 2 here. Gonna be going to Abyss. I don't really know enough about these two characters to really give a good reason as to why X-Mater would decide to go on Abyss. All I know is that they're on Abyss right now. Very, very, deep commentary, I know. And ooh, I love that recovery from Izzy. She seems to be really consistent with it, which is always cool. You know, you never have enough Gatling, I guess. And weird bash right there. Ooh, that was... For a second I thought she might have lost a stock from that. That would have been really odd. And catching the landing with F strong. Right, once again going for the sign ledge trap, but not quite getting it. Either way, Ori up air is a kill move, so X-Mater in a bit of a bad spot right now. And yeah, possible misinput on the side B going to lead to losing his first stock. Alright, let's see. And Izzy keeping up the pressure, doing a really good job, kind of just weaving back and forth. Not really being too easy to hit. And nice use of wave dash jab. Ooh, that is going to be a really, really bizarre first stock. I'm gonna be honest though, I probably wouldn't have Vault-Tech that either. No, that's a lie, I definitely wouldn't have Vault-Tech that. Flat stage stuffs out this flowchart Zetter. Alright. Again, I don't really know quite enough about Zetter. I feel confident in giving my own takes here, but yeah. I'll go with it. Kang likes his flowchart Zetter, so. And ooh. That recovery right there. Not working too well. Actually, wait, no, Kang. X-Mater chose this stage. Yeah, that's what's I'm a little bit interested in here. Is like I feel like stuff like down special cancels would be nice to have. I mean, I don't really see why, oh, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is probably just a comfort pick. I might be overthinking this a little bit. Right, that's definitely a good point. X-Mater has been taking a lot of these stocks from Gatling. I think Izzy's been doing a good job DIing away at higher percents. And being really careful, but not being as careful about those dares. Just gonna plummet right toward demise here. And, ooh, good sign tap, but not enough to take the stock. And, ooh, wow, just the raw F-Strong gonna sauce that first game. Alright, we are going into a game 3 here. X-Mater on his winner's side game right now. Gonna have to see if he can pull through. Going to, going to Fire Capital now. You know, always gotta pick the stage of your main. Even though Fire Capital is really just good for Sylph, more or less. And, oh wow, getting really aggressive right from the start. I like this opening from X-Mater. Just kind of rushing in, using fire to rack up a ton of damage. And almost taking the stock really early. Now Izzy's going to answer back with a nice 70-80% of her own. Oh, excuse me. I think she went for the bash right there, but just barely missed it. With F-Strong, but no punish. I think both these players right now are definitely kind of fishing a little bit, really trying to figure out how they can just steal away this first stock. And, ooh, Izzy, damn, a lot of flubs right there. Kinda hate to see it. It's up to Izzy not letting X-Mater hit her with the Gatlings. But, I mean, raw up strong, that's a different story. And every time I, like, say something, like, hey, good job avoiding this, you just get hit by it. The commentator's curse is strong with me, just in general. Alright, coming in with the 0% Dacus. I respect it. That's pretty much how I play Zetterburn. It's kind of lots of Dacus. I mean, not Dacus. Gatling spam. Right, is he trying to use the plots to approach a bit from above, use landing up air to start a nice string? So far, though, nothing too great for me, either player of the stock. Things have kind of just been trading blow for blow in neutral. But this could be the turning point for Izzy. Or it could almost be the turning point for X-Mater. That was a little frightening. And, oh, Izzy just going off with the back airs. Is that going to seal it? Oh, yeah, the dare is going to take it. And, yeah, making it back on stage. For a second, I thought there was a misinput. That would have been pretty tragic. And, oh, X-Mater, that was definitely a good chance to punish, but in the moment, it's kind of hard to recognize some of those instances, so... Yep, nice jab checks. That's definitely something Izzy's been making great use of this set, I feel, like wave dash jab and down tilt. And going for the, side B bash recovery, but getting stuffed out by Zetter Fireball. Definitely to see X-Mater kind of adapting to that, trying to go from trying to stuff out what Izzy wants to do off stage. That being said, I do think in general this set X-Mater has had a bit of a hard time generally taking Izzy's stocks early. And yeah, the downer is just going to seal the deal right there. So overall, good stuff to both players, but we're coming in with yet another 3-0. I think all of our sets tonight so far have been 3-0s. So I kind of hate to see it. Alrighty then. So we are going to go... Yeah, let's go to this. You're going to have Rambo 5X versus J-Rex up next. For losers quarters. That's not who they play. You play that character and you play that character. I will say this matchup is kind of pure suffering for Shovel Knight. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this is not a fun matchup. Again, you know, even this is the opening to Blaze Blue Central Fiction on console. It's called True Blue, I'm pretty sure. And if you like any of the music that's playing right now, just look up the Blaze Blue soundtrack. It's a gem. Do I have this set? I do have this set, don't I? Alright, I do. We are Gucky, I think. Right? Yeah. Alright, let's get started here. No, let's get started here. Yeah. Alright, so jumping right into things, Rambo just going right in, trying to get a little dare string. And right out the gate, nice aggression from Rambo, just kind of trying to keep Claren off stage and see what he can do. There's not a whole lot Shovel Knight can do to edgeguard Claren. In general, again, you know, Claren is really good at outspacing Shovel Knight on basically everything. Even like Shovel Knight side B, Claren can stuff out with up tilt, which is something that practically no characters can do. And that's something I really found out the other day too, which was kind of funny. And ooh, that was a good edge guard, because I feel like even if Rambo, like, I was actually gonna say I think that might have been a missed spike, but that was actually very well spaced from Rambo, using the block to keep Jarex making it back on stage. A lot of the time when I go for block, I kind of just try to like spike people with it, or like snipe them. I definitely should try to figure out how to use that more just an active hitbox, or not an active hitbox, but like a wall. And ooh, I think that was a bit of a flub there on the FB. Feeling a weird time to go for it. And slightly questionable side B gets parried, but doesn't lose a stock for it. Definitely a close call, but Rambo's still living for now. And he has Ghost Gloves. I think that's an important thing here, right? Is that Ghost Gloves and Momentum Mail are both really crucial for being able to contest Claren. Ghost Gloves in particular can be really helpful. I'm more partial to using Momentum Mail in this matchup, but a lot of that comes down to how I play Shovel Knight. So going for gloves is still exactly what you want to be doing. And getting a little too spammy with them right there, but still using them pretty effectively. Claren can still kind of stuff out Ghost Gloves, but it's good to have this, just anything that can contest with her, because by default Shovel Knight just kind of doesn't. Alright, and Jarex is starting to get a bit more aggressive now, trying to push advantage. I feel like a lot of Rambo's approaches have been really good. Is parenting up 50-50? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. As far as I know, I generally treat it like a 50-50, where you basically have to DI out going left or DI out going right. And if you guess wrong, you get upstrunged. Unless they do it wrong. But if you do it right, you get upstrunged. And oh, Jarex just barely missing that punish right there. That could have been devastating. Remember, still holding on, but see now? Unfortunate. Oh, but she's gonna run up and up strong. That, yeah. That's some great, that's some ideal Ravos right there. You would love to see it. Alright. Come on, Ram, please buy Momentum Mail, please buy Momentum Mail, please buy Momentum Mail. No! Ooh, I am not sure how I feel about this. And alright, Rambo's at a bit of a deficit right now. I mean, Shovel Knight does have some weight, and if Rambo can get a chance to pick up Momentum Mail, that'll be especially true. But, ooh, and the Ashang is going to take game one, going to Jarex. That was really a missed opportunity, though. Rambo had, at the start of the first stock, enough gems to pick up Momentum Mail, but didn't go for it. And, alright, interesting round start option, air dodge and downer. Right out the gate, Jarex, I'm just swinging, trying to make it hard for Rambo to approach, as Claren likes to do. Alright. kind of just playing... Oh, and there we go, getting the grab, and starting to go for the pressure. I mean, realistically, the big... Ooh, wow, that was almost really bad from J-Rex, but good job just kind of making it back safely. The thing is with Shovel Knight, right, I feel like disadvantage isn't necessarily a huge problem in the Semu, it's really just neutral. You do have to play a very whiff punish heavy game, and again, that's a lot of why I'd recommend Momentum Mouse so much. Though gloves still do give you the range to kind of whiff punisher in a very low commitment way. Alright, soaring right over that up strong right there. And, oh, going for the Dare Spike, but J-Rex DIing in, managing to keep himself alive. And good air dodge there. Not gonna let yourself get caught by the raw Dare. And alright, we got gloves. And J-Rex gonna be taking that first stock not too long after he gets the gloves. Well, oh, wow, you absolute asshole. I love it. That is peak Shovel Knight right there. Alright, coming down with the Dare. Man, even if you DI out, like, Clarence can still kind of go after you. And yeah, I've been... Ooh. Alright. I really like the way J-Rex has been following up from these fairs. I definitely think that's a big strength of his play so far. Also just doing a great job mixing up those grabs. Most of them... Actually, maybe not most of them, but a lot of them have definitely resulted in strongs and given him a lot of damage. Oh, just barely missing that tech read right there. Alright, Rainbow going high here. And J-Rex trying to... Oh my... Wow, you just... Damn, J-Rex. Damn, you're just kind of trying to steal souls right now. That's... I respect it. I love watching Clarence side B kills. It just... It's such a cool move. It's very simple, but like I love how it's so simple but so cool. I don't know, I like it. Like, for how inherently simple of a character Clarence is, I really like just how stylish everything about the character is. Like, design-wise, and... Really just design-wise, but especially like design-wise and the way the hippers feel. It just an undeniably cool character. In terms of, like, presentation. Gameplay a little less so. Though, I mean, honestly, again, for how simple the character is, there are still a lot of really cool stuff you can do, like the grab dump stuff. Like, Clarence does get on my nerves sometimes, I won't deny, but, I would say they're an extremely well-designed character. Hey, though, right now, things are looking a little in J-Rex's favor once again. And Rainbow still doesn't have the cash to be able to cough up any armor. Well, actually, you could get Dynamo, but, like, what the hell are you going to do with Dynamo at this point in the game? I mean, you could just go for down air up strong. I would. Not gonna lie. Oh! And trying to get the kill with that, but it's barely living. Let's see if Rainbow can get the edge guard. No, getting a little too greedy there. This game's going really long. I'm kind of used to games being like 2 or 3 minutes. And whoa, that just Galaxied on the trade. Alrighty then. If it works, it works. So jumping right into game 3 here. Stakes are looking pretty high for Rambo being in loser's side here. He's really got to make some magic happen right now. So we'll see. Alright. Neither player's going in too deep just yet. I think they're still trying to sort of figure out what pace they want to play neutral at this game. They're just kind of dancing around one another. And stuffing out the dare with the jab. That's kind of unfortunate. So I will say, the option to go for dash attack nair right there is a little weird. Normally what I do in that situation is if people DI dash attack wrong, or at the very least I'm counting on them DIing it wrong, I'll just go for jab. The move's generally a bit quicker, and it's a lot more reliable to hit because you don't have to worry about your momentum. Just something to keep in mind there. As someone who, you know, again, main Shovel Knight, and in my opinion, has a pretty good Pocket Clarin, excuse me, for stumbling there. I would like to give some advice, although J-Rex, I think, is doing just fine right now, and yeah, maybe even a little better than just fine. I think J-Rex is doing pretty damn fine. Oh, getting caught by the block right there, but not a huge loss. Kind of interesting that J-Rex seems to want to go for the no funds, and I'm not sure if it's just he wants a safer alternative to parrying or something else. It's definitely an interesting option. Oh, well, he gets it up either way. But yeah, with Shovel Knight not really having any projectiles outside of the really niche dirt block right now, I'm not exactly sure what the goal of that is. Oh well, if it works, right? And ooh. Not quite getting the bear there, but ooh, ran with the reverse edge guard. But unfortunately, things are looking a little grim right now. 114 and more than a whole stock down. Alright, Sour Up Smash, not going to take it, but Tipper Fair, also not going to take it. But Sour F Strong is going to take it. Third time's the charm. J-Rex going to be taking Loser's Quarters 3-0. Okay, so next up, right, we have the return of Roar versus X-Meter. Okay, that's why I waited for this. And versus, I believe it was 1, 5, 6. I believe that's how this is. I hope I'm right here. Because I am not going back to check this. And X-Meter plays Zetter. Yes. Okay, I have to go find this set, I believe. Okay, sorry about that. What am I looking for? Ah, right, X-Meter versus Roar. Sorry, I'm not quite seeing this set right now, so I need a minute to make sure that everything is in order, because I'm being blind. Oh. Okay, I am sorry about that. I missed something very obvious, apparently, so that's on me. For some reason there's two of these. That's whack. Okay, so I have that, and if it's up, which I think it is, I'll download this while I'm here. That might be the second time I've downloaded this. I don't really know. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now, if you can't tell. Yeah, that was the second time I downloaded it. And I don't think I downloaded it yet, so it's whatever. Extract files. Right. You two, and I'll take... Come on. Alright. This is the joys of having no co-commentator. I am just completely rambling to myself this entire time. So, hopefully there's some entertainment value in that. I could be wrong about the tag, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Discord isn't letting me search people's text, text histories. Let me actually make sure, because now I'm all worried about it. Lol. Oh. It's FBH, not that. Yeah, I got things flubbed in my head. Alright, all good now. So, And if I can remember what I'm looking for here. Right. That's interesting. Okay, these are in a weird spot, it looks like. Or maybe I'm just the one in a weird spot. I have no idea anymore. Maybe I downloaded the wrong... No, I definitely didn't. Oh, that could be a big problem. Like, obviously I could have done something wrong. That's weird. I, for some reason, only have one game from this set. I don't know how that happened. Maybe they just... Come on. This is the one... Yeah, that was because that was the one that I downloaded differently. Okay. This is weird. Let me just check something. So... Oh, you know what? I think I may see what happened here, actually. Okay. No, I definitely don't see what happened here. Okay, I'm actually... I think I figured out what happened here, so I'm just trying to fix this now. If I'm lucky, this will actually work somehow. Yeah, so that wasn't updated for some reason. Let's try this again. And put this here. Nope, that's the same one. I'm so sorry for the delay, guys. I'm just trying to keep track of everything in my head. Wild. Okay, wait, this might work. This might work. Please work, I'm begging you. Come on. I mean... Alright, fingers crossed that this works. I know that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm just gonna look through all of these to make sure that we are good here. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, I'm sorry about the delay. I think we're finally good here. Whew, okay. Now we can get started. Let me know, you guys, if anything seems wrong. I'm going to be keeping track of what the game says under the thing. Very descriptive of me, I know. Alright, here we go. So getting into this. Once again, X-Mater being faced with an Ori. This seems to be a common theme in the Code Kangs that I've been streaming lately. Last week we had Ember go against Ori twice in a row, and this week X-Mater. Let's see if X-Mater can come out of this one alive, though. And alright, that Gatling coming in. So far, though, Roaaaaaar's done a really good job of stacking on damage and keeping themselves pretty hard to hit. And ooh, getting the tech read and going to be taking that first stock. Izzy, yes, you missed winners semis. You did not miss winners finals, though. Alright, so coming through here, we're just kind of camping a little bit, just sort of standing back behind the fire and forcing X-Meter to approach. Definitely something you can do with a stock lead, and not really something that's too bad. I mean, Izzy, for what it's worth, like, these will be recorded anyway, and I upload these to YouTube afterwards, so you can always come back and watch this later if you want. And, oh, a bit of a flub there from X-Meter, yeah, kind of acknowledging with the taunt. That's kind of something you hate to see, not gonna lie. So far, Roaaaaaar's done a really good job just kind of being impressive off stage, and yeah, it's taking them. Okay, Izzy, okay. Well, Winter Semis is after this. So, I mean, Winter's Finals, I'm sorry. So, yeah. Look forward to that, I guess. And damn, we're just going for the edge guards right now. And alright, the Gatling, gonna even up the stocks. But this is still a pretty big deficit for X-Meter to climb. Even with Ori being a glass cannon. You know, one good S-Strong like that could have taken it right there. And that is going to take it, in fact. Game 1 going to Roaaaaaar. We have seen a ton of 3-0s today. So it's kind of interesting to wonder, like, is this first, you know, is Ver going to be able to just sort of run away with the set like so many players have so far? Oh yeah, J-Rex, we do what we can. I think it's really good to have these streamed, so players can come in and rewatch their sets. And, you know, get good, decent review. I try to give tips where I can, even though I'm not amazing myself. Alright, going in with the Gatling. No, Saw, we didn't do Winners Finals yet. That's after this set. Alright, and we're getting burned there, and yeah, coming in with the Gatling. Nice first stock from X-Meter. Keeping things clean, concise. And just coming in with the dash attacks. I mean, every dash attack kind of does stuff. Alright. Things are actually pretty even now, though. And, ooh, we're not getting the best punish there on the parry. Everyone in the play versus Saul in chat. Kinda vibes. Damn, Saul just turned him down with the chill vibes. Alright, sorry about losing focus there for a second. I'm just trying to see if anyone wants to do co-commentary for later in the bracket. Alright, so yeah, things are still pretty even so far. So I guess with a stage like Spirit Tree, things could get a little explosive. Other player gets a good edge guard. We're almost getting one right there. And, ooh, that was some sus DI on that down B. X-Meter yet again having a bit of a lead. Let's see if he can extend it. Get some big damage off here. Okay, Roaaaaaar. I mean, that's honestly, DI in this game is hard. It's fairly understandable if you really can't. My DI is not very good either, so not much I can say. Going for the edge guard right here, not quite getting it though. And the Gatling gonna come in and seal game 1. Finally, not getting 3-0'd. X-Meter trying to put up a bit of a fight here on loser's side. Not gonna go down too easily. Going into game 3 here, we're opting to go to Abyss. Okay. Yeah, Gatling is a tilt thing to get hit by. I kind of get it. Better just has so many, like, crazy, dangerous kill confirms that, yeah, I mean, it's hard, you know? Alright, though, we're coming down with the down strong, almost converting into a combo, but not getting too much off of the punish. I'm getting a little too aggressive here, trying to run through the fire puddles. Running through fire petals isn't actually a bad thing per se. It's just that you have to be willing to accept the risk that if you don't get a big punish, then you're going to be taking a lot more than just the 5%, right? You could be losing a stock like you did right there. X-Mater coming in with the player insight. Just gonna go for burn Gatlings. I mean, hey, you know, if it works, it works. Can't really fault you for it. I will say, Roar, I think you've been using way too much dash attack so far this set. It seems to be like kind of your go-to approach option, like even right there. So I think trying to learn how to approach with Ori's aerials better will definitely do you a lot of good. And like there are some moments where it seems like you don't approach too much. I mean, I guess that's sort of fair, but even in some of the other games, it felt like there was a lot of relying on dash attack. And just sniping out of the air with the up strong right there. That's still in X-Mater's favor, but not too much. This is definitely a winnable game for Roar. And, yep, bad DI on the up air. Remember, you gotta DI in and drift out on that to not die. It's really dumb. I'm not a big fan of Ori up air. But yeah, it's important to know how to deal with it. Right, yeah, I mean, empty hopping is definitely a great option too. And yeah, X-Mater are gonna get the fire up strong right there. Man, you can actually take a bit of a lead here. Alright. So hopping into game 4 on a Fire Capital. Interesting stage choice from Roar. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the logic is here. I feel like most characters that aren't Sylvanos don't really like this stage very much. But hey, if it works, it works. And we get some black and white, so that's always good. The song's pretty epic. Although, I don't know, pretty much every song I have in this music pack I would say is pretty epic, so... I wouldn't be that surprised if I'm the only one who really knows the songs here. Cool platforms. Oh, actually, the large ceiling, that makes sense. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, alright, that's fair. I mean, unless X-Mater banned it, if that was really the big thing you wanted, I think Tempest would have actually been a better pick. Though, it's not that hard to believe that that stage is an insta-ban for basically anyone that isn't September 1st, 2963? Do I have the numbers right? I really should know better than this. Okay, but getting the parry into charged up strong right there. Tempest platforms are terrible, but Ori combo game is stupid. So, like, because Ori is stupid and the Tempest platforms are stupid, you can kind of just do a lot of strings there, I feel like. 2936 SMH, my head, yep. Yeah, no, I agree with Izzy. I think Tempest is actually pretty good for Ori. I want to learn how to play on there with Sylv. It's kind of wild. And, ooh, whiffing the F strong right there. What you were doing earlier in friendlies was, I was recovering high too much, and up air was stuffing that out, because Sylv has a lot of negative disjoint on... A lot of Sylv moves are either very disjointed or negatively disjointed, so that's why what was happening. I mean, I want to see if I can make Tempest work as Sylv, as like a funny backup strategy. it could work in some of my Sylph. Actually, you know what? Actually, that's a fair point. That would not work against any of the characters I play Sylph as. I mean, I just always gotta ban Tempest, I guess. SMH my head. But getting back into the game here, Roar's actually taking quite a good lead here. Playing a bit more passively. Just kind of circle camping X-Meter. I think I get what the logic is, though. Right, being tilted about the Gatlings, it would make sense to want to try to stay in the air in a spot where X-Meter literally just can't hit you with dash attack and get the combo started. And getting fairly clipped by that down smasher right there. So I'll usually ban Treetop and the Triplats. I hate Triplats. And getting the punish, that's not going to take the stock though. X-Meter has a chance to take it home right here. This is Roar's, of course, tournament. This could be Roar's tournament stock right here. Both players kind of winning too hard. Oh, but Roar getting that F-Strong. Get the edge guard on X-Meter. We're going to a game 5. Kind of crazy. We've seen, like I said, we've seen almost exclusively 3-0s so far. If not, actually, just exclusively 3-0s. And now we have a game 5 set. And going to... Oh, yes, this song. This is perfect for a game 5. Alright. Whiff. Bit of a whiff right there from X-Meter. Could have had a pretty good advantage state going, but... nothing. Let's see here. Ori up air. Ori up air into Ori F strong. Well, definitely very eager for the F strong Gimps right. Or not really Gimps, but edge guards right now. Trying to just keep X-Meter off stage as best he can. And hey, you know, it works. Not a whole lot you can say about that. Huh? Yeah, I guess you did. Oh well, Roar didn't call it, so who cares? Well, Izzy, the problem I have with Triplats is specifically for Sylph, because I feel like I can't really get anything set up on the ground level. Like, I feel like I can't control the ground level because of the way the platforms are set up. I just think it's dumb. And, ooh, almost killed. Oh, actually. Oh no, X-Meter saves him! Oh no. That's... You really hate to see it, don't ya? And yes, people, we do use DSR, but the it's on the players to notice it, obviously, because it's Wi-Fi and we can't really see what you're doing. So yeah. I don't feel like doing that though, Sol. There is a little bit more to it. I feel really cramped on Triplats, so I don't know how to explain it too well, but I don't like it. You know, likey. And, oh, sniping him out of the sky with the up strong. Roar's got pretty much a whole stock lead to work with right now. Of course, Ori being a glass cannon, X-Meter can still bring this back. But this isn't a great position to be in right now. Izzy, stop, you're gonna turn into sap. Please don't turn into sap. Well, no, Sol, I have tilt stick, that's not the problem. And, yeah, we're just kind of camping right now, just like, hey, you know, I have this big lead. Oh, and yes, as soon as they go to commit, they get gatlinged. That, I mean, I guess you're not wrong. Alright, so... And... Oh, yeah, that was a really nice bait right there. We're taking that game 5. Really close set right here. That was pretty fun to watch. Although, chat going off about whether or not Triplats are fun, I'll admit did distract me a little, so I apologize for that. But with that being said, we are going to jump right into... I said we are going to jump right into... Oh god, I'm being stupid now. Alright, we're going to jump into Winners Finals. Let me just make sure I have all the games. I do have all the games. And... what is... Why am I being dumb? I'm being dumb. Okay. SC. So, I could have done this backwards, but I will. We have Sylvanas versus Ori. Yeah, I mean, this is a matchup. That's all I'm really gonna say about it. I'm not a huge... This definitely does sound like a not fun matchup for me. Because I usually don't play Sylv in this matchup, so yeah, it just kind of sounds bad. But, we're gonna have to see how things go here for Sallgood. Of course, Sall, I believe, won Inter 2 weeks ago? Yeah, Sall won Inter 2 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. So, we're gonna have to see. I think Sall's definitely coming in for the repeat performance right now. And we're just barely missing that tech chase right there. Nice catch. Izzy. And ooh, wow, just catching with the up strong, but it's sour hit, so not gonna kill quite yet. Oh, nice. Alright. Yes, my memory serves me well. Okay. So let's see. Saw getting a little too eager for the F-strong right there. Definitely, I think one of the more uncomfortable moves Sylv has. I'm personally not a big fan of Sylv F-strong. I think it's definitely his worst move. It's just bad. Not getting the parry there, Saw having good recognition on what he's going for. Just kind of coming up normally and getting the punish. A nice little string there using the C to extend the combo. Saw's really going off right now. I have to see here. Alright. That was an interesting... I'm wondering if Saw's howling just to make sure that grass stays up. That seemed like a really odd time. Yeah, Saw, that's understandable. I've been trying to use it again as a parry punish to get the kill. The problem is that it just has such a bad hitbox. Down strong is so much better. Oh well. So definitely doesn't really need a great F strong, it's just unfortunate. And ooh, once again, getting the howl down strong. And slick attempt to edge guard with the seeds right there. Didn't lead into too much, but I do appreciate the effort. Sal's coming right back in. We actually have a pretty even... Oh, well, as I say that, Sal's coming in with B-Stash up strong. The classic confirm. But Izzy responding back with an up strong of her own. And so far, we have pretty much dead even game. He's done a good job trying to patch the pace here. Dude, I've been commentators cursing everyone today. Also, saying DI out on B, I mean DI in on B stash, that's how you get hit with B stash up strong. So I would personally recommend against that, because from what I understand at least, the follow-up for DI out on B stash is another B stash, which is generally a bit of a riskier option than up strong. It also gets rid of grass, which means there's a bit more penalty for going for it. Oh, nice kind of wait on the parry there. Works out pretty well. With Saul taking game 1. No, you only won one game. Not all three. Ooh, alright. Game 2. And, interesting start right there. Just trying to kind of take each other out, I guess. Alright, so I'm managing to sneak under, getting back on stage, but is he keeping up the pressure? I'm missing the parry there on Pedal Wave. That's kind of feels bad. Bang projectiles is weird. And now Saul responding back with a great advantage state of his own, almost taking the early stock with back air right there. And ooh, using Howl to try to stop that landing. Interesting. See, oh, that could have been... I honestly thought Izzy was going to go for a bash right there to try to end his whole career. And yep, DIing out, not getting hit by the F-strong that time. Ooh, good job air dodging through that F-strong. That could have been a bad situation. No bashes. Well, slight spoilers, but oh well. I guess we will have to settle for slightly less cool Ori confirms. Imagine DIing properly against Ori. Couldn't be me. Alright, so using the flowers, kind of walling out Izzy a little bit. Actually managing to get a bit of a lead here. Would be a bit of a hard comeback for Izzy to make at this point. And so being so heavy, I'm not quite sure how she's planning on taking the stock right now. Whip on the dash attack right there. And Saw getting a little greedy going for the Shunget. What? Man, he really just wants it right now. Damn. Saw's definitely laying a lot of those up-strongs, but I think it's important not to let that go to your head at all. If you get too greedy with it, obviously, you get punished for it pretty hard. This up-strong is a huge commitment. Alright, let's see. Just landing on that upper platform. Definitely an interesting stage for Sylve, since both the platforms are so long. You have a lot of ways you can kind of control both. And it's not super hard to get stage control on this stage. It's not an amazing Sylve stage, like there are some weird things about it, but it's pretty helpful. Alright, let's see. Oh, Bear just not quite hitting its mark there. But I definitely respect the attempt. Landing Sylve Bear, that's reasons to live right there. And is he getting a little greedy right there? Well, I mean, Izzy, if it's good for Ori, I don't know if it's good for Ori. I'm updating the graphic wrong. If it happens to be good for Ori, it might not be terrible, but it doesn't, yeah, that didn't look too great. And now you're going to Endless Abyss? Maybe I'm just too linear in the way I think about stages with Sylve, but I can't imagine a reason you'd ever want to counterpick Sylve to Endless Abyss. For, like, basically any character. It's not strictly its best stage, but I can't really see many people doing better on it. Or, like, gaining a ton from it. I don't know, I would consider this a pretty risky pick, personally. And also, before anyone says anything, yes, the music on the stage I have is extraordinarily edgy. Ooh, wow, that was a really, really nice confirm right there. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. Definitely nice low commitment option. Alright, so going in for the Beast Dash, getting a little too aggressive right there. And landing with up air and not getting anything off it though. Well, I guess it's your opinion, because I really like the stage for Sylve. I don't know, that's just how I think again. I mean, I have some interest. I feel like I definitely have some more interesting takes on Soul stages, but you know. And ooh, okay, outranging with the up air right there. Sort of up air is a fun move. He's playing a pretty low commitment game right now, just kind of wave dashing back a ton. Playing it pretty safe. Yeah, is he not even really going for like any like tech chase options right there? Just kind of running back, resetting the neutral. Definitely a bit of fear, I think. Does make some sense. Izzy is on the winner's side game right now, so it is a bit frightening to go for those high commitment options. Ooh, your use of bash on the orb is so slick. I love it. And let's see, very aggressive there, working out in her favor this time. And Sall, not quite feeling confident enough on those jab follow-ups right there, going for something a little bit sus. And eating 60% for it, ouch. Let's see, no follow-up on that right there. In those situations where I hit B-Stash by the ledge, I usually try to jump and go for like fair up air. Usually fair. It sucks, it usually ends up being sour fair, but that can still set up for an edge guard situation better than just kind of going off stage like you did there. And alright, Sall getting caught by that aerial in the strong right there. Honestly, I didn't see what the aerial was, so but yeah, Izzy managed to get up some points on the board here. See if she can turn this around a bit. And oh yes, the Aviskin. Well, I love Aviskins. I really like Ori's Aviskin because I think it's the only one that incorporates a color that isn't black or purple. Or I guess some, maybe like grayish, but yeah. Right. And right now, Izzy getting fairly aggressive here, just kind of trying to push Sall off stage. Not getting a ton off of it though, I guess the percent was a little too low to get any big confirms. And, Sall getting a little flustered on that how confirm right there. Might be a little bit of nerves coming through here. And knowing her, Izzy finally managed to put a point on the board. But, well, Sall's starting to look a little more confident now, just sort of pressing advantage and taking the stock with Bear, getting the snipe up in the corner. You love to see it. I mean, if you're not a Soph player, you probably hate to see it, but if you are a Soph player, you love to see it. It's just one of the most fun moves in this game. Huh. That sucks. Alright. Coming off stage and getting the engine to actually confirm it into the chomp. So having a 2-stock lead right now. This is looking a little bit rough for Izzy. See if she can make anything come through here. Even just the stock. Whoa, geez, Sall chasing down with the B-Stash. Now I'm starting to think it's Izzy that's getting a little flustered here. And alright. Poorly spaced fair, but the chomp just gonna take it. That was some not so great DI on Izzy's part right there, if I had to guess. Looked like she just kind of went straight up. Well, that is going to be winners finals. So we're going to be jumping into winners semis right now. Interestingly, nothing is reported for it, so I'm going to have to just go with my gut here. Forgetting once again what the tag is. Alright, so coming in with losers semis. Roar versus J-Rex, right. So we have Clarin versus Ori. This is an interesting matchup. I haven't actually seen... I don't think I've seen this too much. Losers... Semis... People usually don't report grand scores to prevent spoilers. That being said, the rest of the scores, I'm not so sure why. So, just have to see what happens. I actually am not 100% sure I saved this. I think I did, but I don't really remember. Okay, no, I did. Let me just go back and check. Make sure. Alright, real quick, muting audio real quick to check these replays, so hopefully this actually mutes. Okay, I guess it makes sense. So I think everything's good here. We appear to be Gucky right now. Alright, yeah. So, jumping into game 1 on Forest Floor. Say Clarin versus Ori. So right now, Rory's doing a really good job holding the corner, kind of holding stage control. Jared has finally managed to get back on stage. And it's going to be going for some grab confirms. Definitely a staple Clarin tactic. Kind of interesting going high right there, but not getting caught. I see we're kind of going a bit aggressive. Alright, that was you who asked if it was a 50-50. Okay, that would make sense. And alright, going for the up strong. Not quite getting the stock though, even with the team up. These are actually looking pretty even right now, with we're imagining to take that first stock. Oh, let's see. Good tech, good tech. It can sometimes be really clunky to try to tech Clarin there because of just how much hit stun there is. But, good stuff. Managing to live there. But, unfortunately, Roar's had a really hard time actually getting anything started this stock, and... That was a 0 to death, wasn't it? A very long, drawn-out 0 to death, but a 0 to death nonetheless. Damn. Pace of the game's slowing down a little bit right now. But, oh wait, and right as I say that, damn, J-Rex just catching the bad DI and absolutely obliterating Roar's first stock. Alright, so we are going to be returning to Forest Floor. This time with a new song. Let's see if it'll maybe spell a different fate for Roar here. Oh, gave up. Gave up, but then went to the same stage. That's an interesting option. Alright. Oh, interesting little string right there. Trying to use the sign taps. And nice, just waiting out on the up special, trying to whiff punish. Definitely doing a good job trying to, play the anti-Clarin game. Oh, oof, that's kind of unfortunate. That's a weird situation to be in, but okay. And getting the parry, is that going to take the first stock? It is. We're having a bit of a lead right now, but with Ori being as light as they are, this could eviscerate, or evaporate, what am I even saying? It could evaporate in any movement. I was trying to say evaporate and could be eviscerated at the same time. Because I am just a genius. Alright. And yeah, good wait there once again. JRX might need to find another way to get back on stage, because so far the up specials have been a little bit too predictable for Roar. It's kind of getting punished time and time again. And sniping with the orb, nice. I love seeing snipes off stage like that. So slick. And we're kind of just going ham right now. Sort of running in and trying to pressure recovery as best you can. Alright, now I'm just going to take a stock here. But with JRX being a whole stock behind, things are going to be a little rough. And I get the feeling Roar didn't really know that that doesn't have parry stun. That was a pretty high commitment punish. Kind of one of those things that, like, pretty much everything else in the game doesn't. Right, it's usually just jabs, but Claren's weird, so Claren gets a move that doesn't have parry stun. And, ooh, JRX trying to catch DI, but it looks like that was much better DI than earlier. Last game, that probably would have just... And, ooh, going once again. F Strong's doing a good job keeping Roar off stage, but not doing a very good job getting the kills. Let's see if... Get the whiff punish here. Yep. And just like before, we're having a very easy time dealing with the Claren up Bs and just kind of taking game one. So, game 3, we have Spirit Tree. Home field advantage for Ori, but definitely one of those stages you do not want to be fighting Claren on. One of those characters I have to be really careful counterpicking against and banning against, because there are so many stages that Claren just destroys on. And, wow, just going up and grabbing for the punish there. Kind of interesting. Alright, good recovery from JRX. Just kind of wave landing back on stage. Finally getting some form of mix-up coming through. Alright, let's see. It feels like JRX definitely jumping around a lot, trying to catch Roar, and, well, managing to catch a bad DI that time around. Alright, and, ooh, the Team of Us Strong, not enough to kill, but with the way the last game went, could be enough to give Roar that advantage state they need. So I apologize, my voice is very tired right now. I might need to go drink some water after this set, because I am very thirsty. And it's also kind of hot in my room. Ugh. Alright, and JRX stuck in another recovery situation, but managing to get on stage a bit more sneakily than earlier, so certainly good to see. I'll do it after this set, Sol. Shush. I mean, I can't even try with my resonance tonight, it sounds so bad. Okay, though. Claren, you know, you're not wrong. Claren does have a big sword. Kind of spitting straight facts right now. And hey, we're at 69%. Let's see if you can get the edge guard. No, you deserve to lose this game now. You dropped the edge guard at 69. SMH in my head. And now it's JRX's turn to get the edge guard at 69. Yes. Yes. That's it. I should have stopped the replay right now. You already won. I mean, even if JRX loses, which is a real possibility because Roar's keeping it pretty close, even if JRX loses, JRX still won this. I'm not letting anyone tell me otherwise. Also, unless something... I actually just realized, unless something bad happens with Grand or Losers Finals, I think this is going to be the closest I've ever gotten streaming every game that was played. We've only missed one game. It's kind of epic. Most weeks I have, like, entire sets missing. So, this is definitely nice to see. And we're just going for the fair and taking game 3. JRX, I can't believe it. You got the kill at 69. What happened to your game? What happened? Alright, and speaking of those stages you don't want to fight Claren on, we are on Tempest Peak. Although, to be fair, this is also a pretty good Ori stage, so isn't too bad. And can I just say, I love this song. I don't know, I always say that. I could say that about every single song. But yeah, I really like the music I have on Tempest, even though the stage sucks. It has good music. Oh damn, Roar. That was kind of smooth brain of you, not gonna lie. Banning Blazing instead of Tempest. Smached in my head. And, oh, doing the bash too low there, letting JRX just tech right out of it. And yeah, JRX kind of just camping on the platform right now, trying to figure out a way to force Roar to approach. If anything though, I feel like Ori probably has an easier time just kind of holding control of that plat, and ooh, damn. Getting the dunk into up strong. And once again, just lots of down and tippers right now. JRX kind of feeling himself a little bit with this. And let's see. Ori's at a bit of a deficit right now. Not anything Ori can't come back from, but it's not looking too great. Alright, getting the F strong, but no team up, so no kill. And yeah, I feel like Roar's definitely starting to fish for those strong attacks a little bit. Getting a little bit too eager to just land the killing blow. And a nice catch with the F strong right there. Looked like a Dacus, but I don't know, I'm not a genius. That might not have been. And ooh, uncomfortable whiff on that F strong right there. Yeah, Roar, you're more than a little bit. Alright. This is a pretty big deficit right there. I'm not really sure if Roar's going to be able to make it back here. And, ooh, alright. Good tech right there. And, oh man, that would have been nuts if JRX had managed that. Holy shit. Yeah, that was really close to just obliteration right there. Huh. Man, I'm sorry, I was like totally zoning out for a second there. Yeah, so oh, JRX taking game 4 with that nice up strong. And alright, I'm just gonna be up front. There was a particular reason I was zoning out right there. Ooh. So, I don't have game 5 yet. Haha. Alright. Come on. I think this should be the game I'm looking for. Ba-ba. Replays. Add. Nani? That already exists? No? That wasn't it. This ain't it, Chief. Unless it's somewhere else that I can't find. But I kinda doubt that. Kinda. It could be true, but I kinda doubt it. Not gonna lie, I kind of was commentating that. Like, I assume that was the set right there. I can't lie. JRX, I think you're in the stream right now. Yeah, okay, thank you. Can you send it to, just the intermediate bracket channel? Replay files are small enough that you can send them on Discord, so yeah. I'm just gonna be vibing until then. Damn, now I'm actually kind of on the edge of my seat. I don't know who's going to take this set. It's been pretty back and forth so far. Let me check, Alright, yeah, so we're just kind of vibing until then. I'm gonna... Okay, that's probably right. I guess in the meantime, I'll see if I can download Grands, since we're kind of just straight chilling. Can I download Grands? Has Grands happened? There's no way Grands hasn't happened, right? Yeah, Grands.rar. Oh boy. Alright, that should be that. And, alright, maybe we have it right this time. Who knows? I know I don't. The good news is, after this, unless someone else messed up somewhere, yes, this is right, alright. At least I'm like 99% certain this is right, looking at what comes after it. Alright, we're in business! Woo! Pog. Okay. Game 5 time. Yep, we are on FD. And getting some... Oh, why am I forgetting the name of the song? Endless... Isn't it Endless Despair? Yeah, that's a really edgy name, isn't it? And, ooh, nice punish right there. Oh no! Roar tried to DI that to the right, and just... getting obliterated right there. J-Rex is sort of running away with this game a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Grab up tilt. Alright, JRX going low for the recovery there, but doing a good job serving the jump in the air dodge. That's what I like to see. Definitely a really good adaptation on their recoveries. And just catching with that up-strong conversion. Uh-oh, things are looking really rough for her right now. JRX really coming through these last 2 games and kind of just going in, getting a lot of early kills with tippers. Roar's had a really hard time keeping up with how light Ori is. And the fact that their punish game, I feel, hasn't been too great against Claren here. Good edge guard right there, just kind of running off with the up air. We're certainly not out of this yet. There is still hope, but obviously this would be an insane comeback game 5. And I mean, yeah, JRX's kill confirms have anything to say to... Or not. Apparently JRX doesn't even need kill confirms. They can just kind of hit you with up air and you die. Well, great stuff. Roar, I'm just going to throw this out there. You were saying you were downplaying yourself all week, and I was like, you're going to do great, and look at you. You got 4th main, not 4th inter. My bad. You got 4th inter. That's a really good starting point. Yeah, it was a ton of fun watching all your sets tonight. Right. This should be... Izzy. Why can I not remember people's things tonight? SC. Gotcha. SC izzyBelle. We are going to be going into losers finals now. And actually, same characters. Wild. Am I dumb? Am I stupid or dumb? I guess not. What am I looking for here? Izzy did lose to Saul, right? I'm not stupid. So that means I'm looking for... a set I apparently forgot to download. Lamau, okay. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that is on me. I think I forgot to download this. Whoa, that's someone did this wrong. We're just gonna say that up front. Because there's like 7 files in here, and that's... I was right. I guessed there were 7 files. There were actually 7 files. Alright. So... yeah, izzyBelle versus J-Rex here. Sorry, I'm just checking back a lot to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Because I'm not quite sure who uploaded this, and I'm not sure what time zones are going to look like here. Okay, I believe this is right. I'm like 99% certain here. I'm right. So, Losers Finals, J-Rex versus izzyBelle. I have these backwards. And I have the overlay not here. Alright, so we got the same matchup again. And, oh, J-Rex right from the outset going for a... No, J-Rex saved her! Oh, that's... you hate to see it. Although I'm sure Izzy sure doesn't hate to see that. So, yeah, that's unfortunate stuff. Wow, okay. J-Rex landing a lot of those side Bs already, feels like. That's definitely a weird position to land side B in, kind of like overzealous edge guarding. But hey, you know, if it works, it works. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Right. Okay. So. Sorry, I got distracted for a little bit for a second. I thought someone might have wanted to do commentary, but nope. I think it's just gonna be me now. Okay, so coming in with the Nair, getting parried though. Is he at a bit of a deficit right now, but once again, nothing that you can't really work past. Yeah, just like right there, waiting for the side B and hard punishing. Definitely an important part, right? Ori has really good whiff punishing, and Claren has a bit of a hard time with whiff punishing. That's kind of the whole shtick here. That being said, I do feel like J-Rex has done a great job not getting whiff punished here, and even just chasing with up B. This actually isn't the first time tonight we've seen J-Rex go for that. I gotta say, J-Rex, this is your first TK, right? Because, yeah, I'll be honest, I definitely wasn't expecting such a strong showing from you tonight. But it's great to see new faces. Nice, nice. Always fun to see new faces come in and do wild stuff like that. Damn. Alrighty. Game 1 going to J-Rex with the hard up B chase. And game 2, we're going to be going to Aramata. Interesting choice for me. I kind of see this. I feel like Claren probably can't really pressure the Aramata platforms very well. And, having the option to like go off and do bash confirms if you want is really dangerous on small blast zones like what you got on Armada. Of course though, it's important to note, as I always say, picking Aramata or Rockwall is basically just playing Russian roulette. So gotta be willing to take that risk every time you decide to counterpick here. Oh. Apparently lots of SDs from Rex earlier. But we're gonna have to see if the same thing happens in this set. So far, nothing too bad. Izzy just kinda... That was a really sus punish. But that was also some really sus DI, so I guess I can't be too confused about it. Just kinda, you know, what happens, happens. And now he's just kind of wave dashing back, hanging behind a little bit. J-Rex trying to force Izzy to approach. Although with Izzy having a projectile, I feel like it is possible for Izzy to approach camp a little bit harder. There is always no fun zone to worry about though. So camping against Claren isn't, projectile camping against Claren rather isn't like super viable. And that, yep, the back air. JRX's spacing on those back airs has been phenomenal tonight. I feel like it's definitely been, like, the most dangerous part. Is just how well they can space out Bear. And easy to get tons of kills. And well, is he trying to start a bit of a Bear train right there, but not getting it going? That would have been kind of funny though, just taking the stock at 0. Ah, just Ori things, right? Alright, Izzy a little lower here, but... Oh, and not getting the tech. Unfortunate end to game 2, going yet again to JRX. Alright, he's up 2-0 right now. This is going to be rough for Izzy to come back from. JRX coming hot off the heels of beating another strong Ori player. Probably not the best position for Izzy to be in, realistically. And JRX definitely showing a lot of confidence in the matchup right now. He's being very smart about when they swing. Man, so many tippers already. And oh, that was an excellent catch right there on the jump. And Izzy can't even play the game right now, just constantly getting edge guarded. Oh, goes for a bash confirm, but doesn't quite get anything off of it. Let's see what we get here. And these approaches are getting a little bit linear. I wonder if there's some tournament nerfs coming in and killing with the Nair. Damn. Kinda hate to see it. And ooh, nice recovery, just sliding back on stage. I'm gonna quiet myself a little bit, I think. Actually, no, I'll keep it like this, because I might just start talking quieter. Ah. Alright. And is he going for some edge guards, but not quite getting anything off of it? See? Ooh, going deep, but not getting it. Once again. He's been having a really hard time actually edge guarding JRX so far. I think that's been a big deciding factor in this matchup, is just that JRX has been able to get back on stage pretty freely. Especially now that he seems to have figured out how to recover against Ori. And Izzy's not really punishing most of his options too well. They're having a bit of a stare down. Neither player really willing to approach each other until JRX goes in. And oh, Tipper fair. Ooh, I mean Tipper F strong. That's not Tipper fair. That is not a fair. Damn. I really do be commentating, don't I? Ah. Alright. And oh, is he actually managing to take a bit of a lead? Oh, never mind, I didn't see the stocks. Oh, but the stocks are even now. So Izzy does still have a bit of life left in her. We'll see if she can actually make that life go anywhere. Oh, that firm right there could have spelled doom, but Izzy, once again, I love the over-recoveries. I can't get enough of them. Should have done it again, just to be cool. And JRX getting a lot of hits, but not quite getting the kill yet. Gonna see what happens here. Just kind of standing back, holding the sign charge. Let's see. And dash attack. This could be an edge guard. And JRX getting a little linear with the recoveries again. See if Izzy can manage to squeeze out a game here. Keep the set going. Ooh, just running up an F-stronging. Sometimes the worst strategies work. And right there, it certainly paid off. Izzy finally getting some points on the board this set. Jumping into game 4, going to Travel Pond. Alright, triplats for Claren. That's scary, in my opinion at least. And let's see, so far, He's doing a pretty good job pressing advantage, but JRX finally kind of getting back to center stage. Or, well, not really, actually. Short-lived. Ooh, that looked like some really bad DI, but is he still managing to survive? Ooh, but... Oh no, misinputs! The up special. Oh, that's not what you want to see when you're down a game. And not quite getting in the edge guard situation right there. Lots of near misses from Izzy right now. Hopefully, she can manage to make something work right here, but it's hard to say. And JRX falling out with the bears. Not really letting Izzy do anything. And side B F strong taking a second stock. This, again, this is one of those situations. It's like, it's doable. But, I don't know, I feel like I keep saying it's doable, and then they don't really do it. We're gonna see. I mean, Izzy's still in the game. And realistically, that's all that matters, right? But yeah, this isn't a great start. And if JRX has shown anything so far, it's that he knows how to steal games. Ooh. Strong actually attacking that one. Ooh. And, oh wow, sour side B into up air. Well, fortunately, Izzy was not quite able to make that comeback. And JRX is going to be taking that game and going into grand finals here. Versus Sallgood. No, not yet, not yet. So we're going to do that, and CK. Sallgood on... else, the new and improved Sylvanas. You're a loser, you're a winner. Alrighty then. Well, I don't think we need to waste much more time here. Let's jump into Grands. Okay here. So, Sil versus Claren. This is a matchup that I usually play Sil for, because as I said earlier, Shovel Knight Claren is not very fun. Definitely a weird matchup for Claren, mostly because Sylv can actually outrange Claren, and essentially force her to play the anti-Claren game, which isn't really something anyone else in the cast can do. It's a relatively unique dynamic for the character. It makes for a pretty weird matchup. Definitely a fun one though. I do like this matchup, even though I really wish I was better. Oh, Saul, you are an ass. You just go for the uppies, I mean the upstrongs, and just, they work. I mean, like, I can't fault you for it, it's working. But, yeah. kinda dirty, just a little bit. And going for how down strong, but the percent's not quite there yet. Alright, let's see, JRX not quite taking that stock there. Still doing a really good job trying to kind of just maneuvering around the hitboxes. And not taking too much damage here. Not getting that bear, but going for B-stash down strong? Alright. That's something you can in fact input. Oh no! Speaking of things you can input, down air off stage into SD. Alright, JRX immediately answering back with a parry side B. Managing to take a stock. No, certainly not down and out yet. Oh, yeah, I've been there. I've been there with the D-Strongs. JRX, I used to co-main Claren instead of Sylph. I've definitely misinputted my fair share of dares. But yeah, right now, Saul's got a really hefty lead. Kind of just looking for a way to close things out here, keeping the flowers up, trying to make sure the grass doesn't go away. And JRX getting hit by Seed into back air. The classic. Alright, jumping into game 2, we're going to be going to Merchantport. And let's give me that variable heart. Ah, this song. Alright, so some good flower placement so far. Got one in the corner. And, ooh, J-Rex getting some chain grabs here. And let's see, ooh, okay. Going for the S-Strong. Oh, excuse me. I am tired. Woo. Yeah. Right now, J-Rex having a chance to go for an edge. Ooh. Not reading the DI quite right there. And giving up that chance to take the stock. Oh, but the DAC is coming through. Love to see that. Dax is cool. Ooh, that was... looked like a bit of a misinput there from J-Rex, air dodging down instead of on the stage. And let's see... oh no! Air dodging on the stage right into the up strong, and Saul already keeping things pretty even. Not taking too much damage between losing the first stock and now. Alright. We have to trying to wall out Claren. JR's kind of just swatting them away. And let's see. I like how Saul's kind of threatening to go for the pedal waves. I'm obviously not actually going for them. They're pretty risky. But just using the jabs to kind of threaten Claren and kind of make her think she needs to approach is not a bad option for sure. I'm not even thinking you need to approach, but thinking you need to parry. And ooh, catching the jump right there once again. Saul managing to land the up strong. And some weird jab checks going on right here. But Claren far off stage. Let's see if Saul can get anything off of this. Alright, nothing too special. And oh, just barely sliding by right there. Ooh, nice ledge cancel there from J-Rex. Managing to turn that situation around pretty handily. Evening up the stocks here. See, oh, not quite right on the bear right there, but I like the attempt. And Jesus Christ, Saul, you're really just gonna stay on the ledge and do that? I mean, you can go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. Hey, you know, it do be kind of working out for you. Not gonna lie, just a little bit. But you do have to give it some distance. And game 3, we're gonna be going back to the same stage. J-Rex definitely not want to take too many risks here, feeling pretty confident about what he can do better this game on Merchant. Would not have minded seeing the stage switch to Estuary, but oh well. I don't think we've seen Estuary or Neo Capital Spraku, we've just seen Merchant and Fire. Whack. Every time I try to analyze your guys' stage picks deeply, you're just like, oh, actually I ran out of time. Oh. Oh my god, Saul has one option at ledge, and it works a lot of the time, but he has one option at ledge. J-Rex, I guess that's fair. If this is like a comfort pick, that kind of makes sense. I can definitely understand that to some degree. There are a lot of matchups where I don't really know how to counterpick, so I just kind of do whatever. And I'm trying to get the no fun zone up there, but not quite succeeding. That's actually something I feel like J-Rex hasn't really used at all so far. Is that there hasn't really been any no fun zone stuff. So Saul's been pretty free to just sort of set up grass and go to town. Nair not really doing much. Sylve Nair's weird. I've been using it a bit less and less over time. And oh, how down strong, even with that little bit of grass, it's still a dangerous confirm you have to watch out for. And ooh, J-Rex. I'm not quite sure what he was going for there, but fortunately it didn't work out. Saw sneaking out. Okay, a Smash Miss input, that would make sense. But managed to take a stock now. And let's see. We got the dares. And ooh, looking like a little bit of sus DI right there, though it's hard to say. Sylve Strong just kind of hits like a truck, so that move is really dumb when it's used well. And went for the parry, I'm assuming, but did a little bit too late. Hate to see it. Also, you know what? While we're here, shout out to Saul, repping the CK colors. I think he's the only one in top 8 that was from CK, and the only one repping the color scheme as a result. So, good stuff. Love to see it. JRX has a bit of a mountain to climb right now, but again, not one that's impossible. Oh, but double B stash right there, and okay. Imagine the catch with the side B. Good catch, good catch. And ooh, howling up strong, not killing yet, but still going for another up strong. And another. Ooh, chain grabs. And running up and down stronging, and Saul's gonna take grand finals 3-0. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations to Code Kang's very own Sallgood for taking grand finals. Alright, so yeah. Nice to see. Honestly, you're not entirely wrong. The CK colors are on Sylve. Some characters, they're not so great, but I definitely like them for him. Okay, though, with that all being said, again, congrats to Sallgood for winning, and also congrats for JRX for just kind of coming in and getting second into their first week. Good stuff. You had some really fun games to watch. Very, very sick, Claren, and I'm hoping to see you do well in the future. With that being said, of course, I will not be around next week, as per, you know, CK Invitational being a thing. Hopefully I don't get last in that. Haha. Totally not nervous. Hehe. But with that aside, I hope everyone had fun watching the intermediate stream tonight. And I hope to be able to continue doing this, since it kind of seems like I am, in fact, the inter-streamer now. Woo, Code Poggers. Haha. Yep, so I'll just tearing up inter as of late. Hoping to see you become a main staple again soon enough. But for now, you know, being that inter-bracket demon for everyone will certainly not hurt. So, I want to actually check something real quick. And that's if the lad is on. Alright, it seems like they're not... Are they done? I don't know if they're done yet. I don't think they're done yet. No, they're not. Oh, wait, maybe they are. No? Oh, wait! They are. Okay. Code still has one more set to stream, it looks like, in top 8. So... we're going to... just do this real quick. Alright. So, thank you everyone. Chilling today. And yeah, hope to see you all in the future, I guess. Yup. I'm really tired. Gotta do this one. Oops. Am I being big dumb?